Good evening, and welcome to the United Real Therapy. And we could do with some therapy, guys. Definitely, we could do with some therapy. Yeah, what a disappointment that was. That game, I genuinely didn't see anything in that game in terms of. I mean, let's start from the beginning, okay? We've got injuries. It's got to be said. So do Milan. Milan, I think, traveled with 18 players to the game. They traveled with 18 players to this game, or 19 players to this game. So they're missing majority of their strike force, their most creative and dangerous players, other than Leao. And Leao's not Leao, who played up front tonight. And when he went wide, he's a lot more dangerous wide. And yeah, yet again for Manchester United, Pogba's not playing. Rashford's not playing. Rashford was missed. You can see that even though we get frustrated with him, he carries a certain threat and a certain danger. And yeah, it's just lackluster. And the two robots in midfield who cannot create anything, who can't pass the ball quickly. Everything is what I used to say about Jose. These kind of performances that this Ollie's team puts in is exactly the same things what we were watching against Jose, where the ball gets passed, somebody takes a touch, and it's like they're panting on the ball and then play it out. 2 touches, bang. And then somebody else gets a touch, and then there's no flow, there's no rhythm, there's no pattern. It's so frustrating to watch. Most of you know I don't give, my views. I hate the Europa League. But tonight, here we go, extremely under strength Milan side that are missing big hitters, missing majority of their strike force. And obviously we're missing some decent players as well. We're missing key players. But again, pedantic, lackluster, all these words come to my mind. I don't want to come in here and moan. Oh, big up Dan United TV, big up, bro. Yeah, we need that therapy, bro. We need that therapy. It's real. It is, honestly. I don't know, for the past 4 years, I'm just watching football like this. No, don't get me wrong. Do Man United's Ollie's Man United team turn out a lot of these? Jose Mourinho's team was turning out a lot of these pedantic, lackluster, just disheartening anti-football. Another word there, pedestrian. That's the word, pedestrian. We see what's going on in our team. There isn't any pattern. There isn't any pace. There isn't anything to quote. We're all waiting for somebody to do something magical. And yeah, Bruno does a brilliant pass, brilliant ball, and the young kid. I mean, I'm messing around on Twitter saying, Ahmad, Messi come outside. I'm messing around with that because I'm just trying to uplift myself. You know what I mean? Just have a laugh, have a bit of banter. But it's absolutely diabolical. Diabolical performance from Man United. Yet again, where's the problem? In midfield. Where is the problem? I'm sorry. I've said it before. You know what? I've got a Facebook post that I made on Facebook 4 years ago. 4 years ago, before when we signed Matic, I said, this guy turns like a double-decker bus. Why are we getting a has-been at Chelsea? No, to be fair to him, the first 6 months, he was brilliant. First 6 months, first season, he was brilliant. Last season, after the restart, he was brilliant. Now, boy, oh boy. Man looks like he's ready for that simmer frame. He's ready for that old people's home, man. Honestly, how many touches and how much lethargic and how slow is your passing in midfield? How slow can he get? Can he get any slower? And the contrast, we look at AC Milan's midfield players. Levels. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Messi looks like a good player. Frank Kessie looks like a good player. But tonight, he showed day and absolute night difference between him, Matic, McTominay. Fred, I can't really comment on in this game because he wasn't on that much in the game. He wasn't in the field for that long. But for Matic and McTominay, I look at Kessie's light years above. The contrast could not even be any starker. I'm sorry to say, guys. But anyway, I need to know what you guys are thinking. I mean, I can rant and rant and rant. And I never want to come in here to moan. I don't want to come in here and moan. But after watching that, and after watching what we watched against City on the weekend, back to Gloucester FC. Gloucester FC. Anyway, I'm going to go to the comments. Joey here. The guy plays like somebody's holding his back. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know. You know what? I'm taking it one game at a time. I'm worried about West Ham on the weekend. Forget about looking forward to Milan. I'm worried about West Ham on the weekend. Oh my gosh. Man's got to have a cup of tea. Got to have a cup of... First rule of therapy. Get that water. Get that juice. Get that cup of tea out, people, and take a back seat and relax and breathe. Breathe. Visualize the Man United team coming out on the pitch playing good football. That's what you need to visualize. Maybe with all our energies collectively and all our prayers, we can push that onto the Ollie, the coaching staff. Ollie doesn't do the coaching, we already know that. Maybe we can push that onto the players to start playing quicker and smoother football. But anyway, cheers. Oh, disaster, disaster. There, Salah, tell me. Analasa. Brother, help me to say your name. Get in touch with me. Follow me on Twitter. Send me a voice note. Anything. Oh. Trust me. Trust me. Of course he does. Of course he does. He looks like a brilliant midfield player. Brilliant midfield player. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. What do you think, guys? Do we think that we missed Rashford tonight? We missed Rashford. I noticed Rashford. Oh. Malcolm! A lot of love, brother. A lot of love. A lot of love for Malcolm, man. Malcolm Kisa. A lot of love, brother. You've already completed your session. You've been here for at least 3 sessions already of therapy. You're doing well. You're doing well. Natalie. Talk to me, Natalie. Talk to me. Honestly, oh my word. Look what Natalie's saying. United need new midfielders. I swear. United be going through midfield crisis every damn week. Trust me. We're going through midlife crisis. That's what we are. Midlife crisis FC. I want you to get in the comments. What is your FC? We've got Disaster FC. Gloucester FC. You know what? That's what we've got. And we've got now midlife crisis FC. You know what I mean? Slow coach, slow as you can get FC. That's who we are. Ponderous FC. Let's see how we're doing, guys. Let's see how we're doing. James FC. Nah, you crack me up, man. You crack me up. James FC. C1 quality. Quicksand FC. There we go. There you go. The creativity in the comments. You know what I've got to say? I've got the best viewers. Honestly, the best viewers. Stoke City FC. No, actually, Stoke City would have made a battle of it, and I don't think Stoke City would have conceded like that. I mean, most of you know, obviously, some of you might be subscribed to Saeed TV now, but I'm on that podcast, Straight Jacket podcast. And I actually and I was trying to give him confidence and big him up, big Henderson up. And I did say, to be fair to me, I did say Henderson will make a mistake because goalkeepers make mistakes, especially playing for Man United, that amount of pressure. You know what I mean? There we go. Sideways FC, I think more than anything that fits it. Sideways FC. That just, in midfield, Sideways FC, honestly, just captures us all. That captures the way we play, honestly. Oh, yeah, of course. You know what, Oggy? OG Jack. Is it OG Jack or Oggy? You tell me which was it, but I'll call you Jack. Jack, I've been trusting the process for the past 8 years now. We're going into the 9th year. That's what I've been doing. I've been following that process. That's what we've been doing. Most of us have been Trust the process for the nice. Now we're into the 9th year now. Oh my gosh. Manchester's not the word. Manchester's not the word. Honestly, clueless. Yes, DNA. That's another one as well. Clueless FC. Hamza, talk to me, Hamza. Talk to me. Oh man. It's oh my gosh. It's funny because here we go, Joey. It's funny because a few days ago he was getting praise for the pass that led to our second goal, and tonight he's the villain. That's football, innit? Football for you. Football for you. I can't be too hard on him, you know what I mean? He's got a great opportunity to do something, and I can't be too hard on him. I cannot be too hard on him. But well, I don't know what he was doing there. It's like he was getting low. But then, again, we concede from a set piece. Again, a free runner goes off, and then boom, there we go. There we go. But, I mean, that was an absolute... I can't defend him. And I did say that he would make mistakes. Because as a young keeper, that's what happens. When De Gea first got into Man United team, he was making mistakes all over the place. Saying that De Gea came from Spain, he wasn't used to balls being crossed, he was getting bullied. Every team we played. And in those days, when De Gea came, the Premier League, it was up and at them. That was the up and at them kind of style of football in the Premier League in those days. Most teams, let's say half of the team, you know, from 10th all the way down, they used to hoof the ball. You would be hoofing the ball. Premier League was full of teams that was hoofing the ball. But anyway, guys, seriously, what can we recommend? How can we get this out of our system? That's what people are going to ask me. Come on, I want to see any good, I want to see something in the comments, any good podcast to listen to that can uplift you, any good music. I can tell you I'm an energy guy, yeah, and I love energy music, and I'm into Afro house music. So when United get me down, I just get that music playing, and then boom, my spirit lifts. So it's music, it's films, it's maybe spending quality time with your partner. You know what I mean? It could be getting some TLC from your lover, your partner. It'll come down to this. We need to put a self kit together, guys, because if the injuries that we've got continue to the weekend until Thursday, we're going to be in for a lot of pain. You've got to. We have to build, as a community here, we have to build a self-care kit. I know some of you are going to go, what is he talking about? Watching Man United, you're going to need self-care. That's what Man United drive you to. But anyway, let me see what the comments are saying. Opinion, you know what? He played well. He played well. But obviously, as soon as Bruno goes off the pitch, there's no connecting. The only thing that I would say, if I'm being a bit critical with him, other than standing on the ball and try to flick it, get the ball, turn, and try to take people on, because that's the Man United way that we love our wingers to play. So get on the ball, turn, and try to take people on. That's what I was saying. Other than holding and just standing there, turn. And I mean, but for that run, talk to me, Mr. Production. MHD Production, man, talk to me. That was absolutely brilliant in terms of brilliant, I mean, in that just that spin that he does, the intelligence to spin. And that goal, I don't know if some of you might be young enough, but it reminds me Chicharito's Hernandez's goal against Stoke, where he's just improvised. The ball came and he just went boom like that. The way he improvised. And Donnarumma is a big keeper. And he just, yeah, brilliant run, brilliant pass. Moments, that's another thing as well. Moments FC, that's who we are. Moments FC. No, we've kept so many clean sheets, but when teams put us under real pressure, we get found out in set pieces as well. And I mean, to be fair to him, Maguire and Bailly played well tonight. I thought Bailly played well tonight, but the midfield, the lack of creativity from midfield is absolute. It's bereft. It's just. I mean, what do we expect? What do we expect? And then I thought he went a bit too defensive too early. If I'm being critical of Oli. Maybe some of you think I might be a bit harsh, but yeah. Martial, definitely. Martial, Rashford, Cavani, Pogba, Donny, Mata. Even Mata is injured. Yeah. Yeah. No, to be fair, you know what? We miss Rashford. We miss Rashford tonight. We miss Rashford's threatening getting in behind, because a couple of times Dan James is not the guy who's going to come and collect the ball or he's going to run. He doesn't spin like Rashford. Rashford really makes really good runs. We just don't have midfielders when he plays that pick him out. Oh. Oscator 4, you just nearly made me spit all my tea all over the place, man. Wet the bed FC. We are wet the bed FC. Honestly, listen, guys, there's 25 of you in here. Please smash the like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and please share the link to other people, you know. We were here for 15 minutes. I'm only going to go on for another 15 minutes tonight. I'm going to keep it short because it's just sounding like a broken record. That's why I'm going to the comments more. You know what I mean? I am as well, mate. Antonio. I don't know if Antonio's fit, but oh my word. I am scared. Even though when they came in the FA Cup, that was one of the most... I don't know what David Moyes was thinking, but David Moyes will watch that game tonight and they'll rest and they'll train to basically come and do us in. I think if David Moyes had anything about him, he will come and absolutely attack us on Sunday. But when he came in the FA Cup, it was just, wow. I don't know what kind of things he was doing. But anyway, whatever he was doing in the FA Cup game was like, that's why you, being a Man United manager, was never a fit, mate. You were never a Man United manager level. Never. Yeah. Well, you know what, Jeremiah, Ojan, he might have to start, brother. He might have to start because if Martial can't play and Rashford is injured and Cavani is injured, then he's going to have to play. Of course he's going to have to play. Yeah. Wow. OG Jack. OG Jack, mate. OG Jack, man. Wow. I've not thought about it like that, man, but you're bringing the mood down in here, bro. We were having... This has been brilliant. We were coping all right. Till he started hitting us with punching us with the truth, man. What the hell? We could be out of both Europe and top 4 next 2 weeks. Yeah, the next month and a half is absolutely crucial. And it seems like that's when we're picking up our injuries. We've been really lucky as a football club for, since the beginning of the season. We didn't have that many injuries. I mean, Jones is injured every season. That's not any news. Jones is injured. You know, I mean, Jones get out of the bath, he gets injured. Go out of bed, he gets injured. Get in the car, he gets injured. Mr. Structure, by the way, Mr. Structure, stop using the government name. Come on, guys. By now, you should know. Come on now. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm not even going to... Honestly, Mr. ADG, I mean, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think we should play 4-4-2? Diallo, you know what? He's good. Diallo he's good. He's got amazing potentials. But imagine bringing a kid like that. You know what? Like a professional footballer, it takes at least 4 weeks to get match fit. So you have to understand that there's some players, their level of IQ and fitness are that good. But to get proper match fitness, it takes 4 games. So 4 sets of 90 minutes in your lungs, in your legs. You know what I mean? Getting used to that lactic acid in the legs. And in your heart, the heart beating, collecting. Getting the instincts, playing with your teammates, knowing what each other are going to do. That takes 4 weeks. So we're never going to know unless he gets 4 chances, 90 minutes for him to play. We're not going to really find out. We're not going to find out. So he needs to play. And people are like, oh, he's slight. He's not ready. Yeah, he's not ready. Listen, at the moment in time, if the injuries continue, we're going to need him. And he's going to have to swim or sink. That's what happens. That's what happens. That is what happens. He's got loads of potential. But if he wants to, Ollie's got to throw him in. He's got to throw him because he's got nobody else anyway. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Listen, the ugly gram. Listen, I think Ollie might not have might not have a chance at all. Might not have any other choice but to start him. But for him to really see him, he needs to at least get 4 games. 4 games, then you can see him. 4 games, then you can maybe make a judgment about him and go, right, look at his fitness. He's fit now. He's connecting. He's used to he's following what the coaches are asking him to do. He's listening to what his teammates or more experienced players on the pitch are telling him to do. But we're not going to find out yet. We're not going to find out yet. Sentiment FC. West Ham, Leicester over the next week. Rival top 4 contenders. Yeah. Yeah, man. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me, man. There isn't, like I said, there isn't somebody that's outstanding managers out there. There's not, to me, moreover, I just think with this new structure, if they don't go and get world-class coaches and Man United, then we're going to struggle. And Ollie, the inevitable will happen. The inevitable will happen. The inevitable will happen because that's, to me, this John Murtagh, this sporting director, footballing director, his first job is to get proper coaches around Ollie. I think Ollie's man management is fantastic. I think Ollie's long-term vision for Man United is fantastic and ambitious. But at this moment, Ollie said he doesn't do the coaching. So even when he's talking after the game tonight, I'm like, Ollie, I don't know. I don't know what I take what you're saying too seriously because you don't do you do not do the coaching. I don't know, Skater. Or Skater 4. With this current squad, where do we expect to be? I expected us to do a bit better. I expected us to do a bit better. At least with this squad to have patterns of play. After 2 years. And most of you know I've been there supporting Ollie from day one on these YouTube channels. I've been there standing by him, calling him out when he needed to be criticized, but being holy. And I'm still here. I'm still supporting him. But I have to point out the obvious. Man United don't play. We don't play with a style of play. We've got 2 robots, honestly, in midfield tonight. It's like playing the same player almost at times. Matic and McTominay. And I know it's a truncated season, and I know that Ollie has to rest. And I know that you can imagine the medical team and the rehab team telling him, you know what, there's an injury. That's why players are getting injured because we're overplaying them. And Ollie, that's another thing as well about Ollie, criticism of Ollie. He overplays players. You need to use your squad and rotate. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe. Well, come on, it's just English media, isn't it? That's English mainstream football media. Of course, they're going to always hype the English players, innit? They're always going to hype the English players. If that was De Gea tonight, well, Paul Scholes and Owen Hargreaves would be going, oh, he'll learn from this, he'll bounce back from this. No, they wouldn't. They'll be hammering him. They would have been hammering him. Yeah. It tells you. It tells you, man. It tells you. Yeah. Fred is supposed to keep the ball, but he lost it more times than McTominay and Matic. They're all the same. They're all the same. I mean, I didn't have that. I can't make massive judgment about him, but they're all the same. They're all the same, mate. They can't hold on the ball. They can't manipulate the ball in areas, in short spaces and play off the pass. They don't do it. They can't. That's not their game. Exactly, Joey. We can all see it, bro. We can all see it. Especially this time where there's 3 games. You know what I mean? There's 3 games in a week almost. Or, you know, in more than, 11 days. You've got 3 games. 3 games. You know what I mean? Every 3 days you've got a game. So every 3 days there's a game. That's why Man City are where they are. Because they've got a fantastic squad. And he can rotate. He'll bring 5 in for this game. 5 out this game. That's what he do. But look what we are. It's almost the 9th year of this. And now we've got in-house director of football. In-house. And the fruits will be, you know what I mean? You know what? We will see if they go out and go and sign coaches and go and sign players that can help Oli. Anyway, I don't want to get too serious about this, man. Anyway, of course we do. Of course we do. But people will tell you, no, Fred and McTominay and Matic. Hey, look at them. Look at them. Of course it is, Hamza. Of course it is, bro. Unfortunately, this is due to poor recruitment in the summer. They're not buying anyone in the winter window. It's of course it was a criminal. What? Check my tweets out. If you go scroll down my Twitter, I said, "Can Man United be brave?" This one, Man United were nearly to the top, where every week it was somebody else that was going top of the league. I said to get 2 or 3 players to help this team to lift, to bring that energy that can go in it. Can they make use of that January transfer? Can they make use of the fact that there isn't that clubs are desperate, and if you paid a player that was worth 80 million, could have got him for 50 million or 40 million? No, because there isn't. There isn't. Ollie were there coming out, well, if you need one, maybe one. No. MHD Productions, come on, man. It's Mr. Structure, please. No, I don't think Bruno's overrated. No, I don't think so. I don't agree there. I don't agree. I think relying on him is worrying. We need more prayer. Yeah, of course we do. I think we rely on him. We rely on him. Of course we do. But I don't think he's overrated, and I don't think he's a penalty merchant. Because you know what? You see how many people miss penalties. You see in the last night, Messi, greatest player, one of the greatest players in world football, and he misses hell of a lot of penalties. So yeah, without Bruno, I don't know where we would be. Trust me, no agenda here. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Our home form has been absolutely dreadful. And I 100% know if we were putting that kind of performances with a full stadium, the fans would have voted with their feet. They would have voted with their feet. Yeah, man. Big up. Vivak. Big up, brother. Yeah, man. Like and subscribe and share, guys. It's 27 of you in here. I'm really, really grateful, but we can only build this. I can't do this by myself. You have to. I know I can see the same guys every time I come on watching. So please share, subscribe, like. You know what? Tell everybody about the channel and let's build a proper community. That's what we need to do. Abbas, we can never win a big trophy. We just cowardly park the bus against big teams and counterattack. It's true, but to be fair, tonight we didn't counter. I mean, I put out on Twitter early on when the lineup came out. I thought because Milan have got so many injuries that they might have sat back and counterattacked us, but it was the opposite. They were the better team. They were by far the better team. And I don't care what he says, that was a genuine goal. That was a goal. That was absolute robbery. We robbed them there. Kessie controlled it. His arms are by down his side. He didn't go like that to bring the ball down. He didn't, or he didn't slap the ball so he can volley it. His arms are back down here. And what a absolute, what a volley. What a volley. Yeah, much love to you, man. Samuli, much love to you as well, bro. Much love to you, man. Stephen. Oh my God! I think he might be injured. I think he's injured still. I think it's a quite long-term injury. I think he's not gonna be back for a while. Trust me, mate. Trust me. Oh, OG Jack. Some of the babies, some of the people in the comment don't know Seedorf. Seedorf, what a player! What an absolute player Seedorf was. What a player he was. Those of you who don't know who Seedorf is, just put a compilation, YouTube Seedorf. What an absolute player he was. Honestly, what a player. We got lucky, yeah, definitely. Definitely. No, it was not a point, but we got away with a draw. They got the away goal, though. That's what they've got. I thought Bailly, like I said, it's the best partnership. It's the best defensive partnership. Even though Milan attacked us, they had about 17 shots on goal. I mean, some of them from were outside and wayward, but Henderson didn't. That's what I'm saying. That's why he's disappointed that he made that mistake at the end. because he didn't really make too many spectacular saves. He made one or two or three good saves. But yeah, that was a straightforward down his throat. I don't mind if the ball is in that corner and he misses it. It's down his throat. And all you have to do is tip it over. It is an absolute standard save. But then the lights, I don't know. And there's no fans in there, so I don't know what pressure might have got to him. Maybe it's people like me talking him up. Maybe I'm to blame. Maybe I'm to blame. And all of the English media, sport media, that are hyping him up. Oh, okay. And well, to be fair, we can't turn it on when we want to turn it on. We can't turn it on when we want to turn it on, but they've got the away goal. So they can just sit back and go for a 0-0 and try to counter us if they wanted to be tactical. But I don't think this Milan young team, their manager, he doesn't set them up to defend. They don't defend. They go for an attack. So they're going to come out and hopefully it'll be a fantastic game. I just wish that Rashford, Martial, Cavani, Donny, Pogba, at least one or two, at least three of them are back. Then we can give it a go next week. Oh, Delort looked brilliant. Absolutely looked brilliant. I thought he was one of their best players. I thought playing as a left fullback, crossing with his left foot, he was up there defending. He was brilliant, and he spoke really well. Oh, of course we do. We get two guys. We've got three guys. Sometimes in that last 15 minutes of that game, we've got three guys who are all defensive midfield players, and they're all they contribute nothing going forward. They contribute zilk going forward. Yamika, yeah. Yamika, the only way this man will get out of our football club is if Manchester United finishes out the top four. That's a bit too harsh. 30 of you watching, guys, please smash the like, subscribe, and share if you've not shared already. Like I said, we can't build this community without you guys. And you know what? To me, freedom of speech on here, man. Freedom of speech, as long as it's no bigoted, nothing that's discriminatory or disparaging of somebody's humanity. All views are welcome here. No agenda whatsoever. We just think about what we watch, and we come on here and we interact. And that's the way what we can do. And that's the therapy, to let it out. I'm going to be hopefully doing a show slightly a bit longer. And those of you who subscribe to me on Twitter, I'm going to hopefully invite you on for one of these shows. So then I can see you, those of you who want to come on as a guest. I mean, keep it short, but just say your piece, what you think of Man United, how Man United season's going. We can do that. Definitely, we should do that. Definitely. Because at the end of the day, I'm not one of these huge. I don't think I'm better than you, or my opinion is more valid than any of you guys. I've just got that big mouth and I want to talk about Man United, And a lot of you have been asking me to do this for a long, long time, but I can't do it without you. I just want to interact with you more because we have to be in therapy together. And that's how you have to talk about it. We can't bottle it up. It all come out in anger and we start getting frustrated and doing madness in our households. We don't want to do that. I mean, tonight I almost smashed something against the wall. I'm like, my neighbors already think I'm a madman anyway. But I had two of my neighbors speak the other day. They were like, "Are you all right?" And then the other one, yeah, he was watching United. Honestly, I've got good neighbors, guys. I've got good neighbors who are patient. But Man United sometimes, oh gosh, yeah. Hamza, yeah, the only way I feel to get better is to buy a better quality players. No, of course. Unfortunately, I just can't see the board investing in the correct place. Well, they haven't. They put together now a football structure. Everybody's been at me, on Twitter and everywhere else, saying, "Hey, you can't moan now. Man United, I got a structure now." And I'm like, these guys have been at the club. Fletcher is a youth guy. He's a technical director. He's looking at the pathway from young players maybe going into the first team. But this John Mortar, whatever is, this guy, he's been there for 7 years. What's going to change? And then we've got Matt Judge, who's now director of negotiations. Wow. Yeah, man, definitely, man. Definitely, like I said, I wanted, you know what, most genuinely, you guys have persuaded me and pressured me to, honestly, not pressured me in a nice way, to say, get on here, get on here, get on here, man. We want to talk to you. We want to interact with you. Get that channel. We want that real therapy. Let's do it. Yeah, of course. Sometimes they don't, but then they get us in an amazing height. The City performance came from nowhere. Absolutely fantastic. To me, the second half is the best football we played since all this season against any big team. Yeah, of course. It's there for everybody to see. So some of these guys, these defensive midfielders, these giants, these robots, they can't even defend anyway. When Kessie scored, nobody to close him down. Maguire, he's a more of a defender. But the midfielders that's supposed to close him down, Matic was too slow, McTominay was too slow, and that was a genuine goal. Well, what a finish it was as well. Listen, brother. Listen, Habibi, come on, right? Most of you know who've been watching me on Saeed's channel, Aaron's channel. I always say the therapy, the real therapy is, what do we do? Are we gonna go and cry? Are we gonna laugh? They make me cry during the game. After the game, I'm not gonna still be crying. I'm gonna have to laugh. We're gonna have to laugh because it is comical. We are comical FC. That's who we are. Anyway, guys, I've talked enough. It's been an absolute pleasure to interact with you. Comments. I'm just going to do one or two more, but after that, I'm going to click off. But it's been a pleasure. Please like, subscribe, and share, and let's build this community. Anthony here. Yeah, of course. Better quality players would be great. Ollie should be getting more out of what he doesn't even do the coaching. He's come out and said it. But he's a brilliant manager. And his long-term vision for Man United is I get it. I understand what he's trying to do. But it's up to the structure now, this new structure that we've got, to go and source out the best coaches in the world, not just in Europe. Go and find some of the best coaches with new innovative ideas, right? New innovative ideas. I'm not even saying that word properly, right? With new innovations. Go and get the best coaches. You get one that's really experienced, technical and tactical coach, and you get a couple of young coaches that have new ways of looking at or bring fresh ideas to this team. That's what we need. That's what Man United, before you even buy any more players. Exactly, brother. Exactly. There you go, Maggie. Joey, that's it. Joey's just telling you, Maggie. If you don't smile, you cry. And we don't want to be doing that. We don't want to be doing that. Well, in the last 8 years, 9 years, I mean, we won a Europa League and we won what did we win? We won an FA Cup, we won a League Cup, and we won a Europa League in 9 years. In almost 9 years. Have they got better trophies than us? Have Dortmund got more trophies? Seville have a better trophy. They've got a Europa League, but I don't know how what trophies that they've won. Exactly. Inconsistent, man. Inconsistent is not the word. Inconsistent is not the word. Great channel. Thank you so much, Anthony. Please share, subscribe. If you even get 5 people to subscribe, 5 people who are United fans, who are football fans, who just want to come and laugh at Man United, they can come on here. No problem. Yeah. 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 But we know what, one thing, Joey, I'll give them a bit of credit. They've done it 3 months before the transfer window opens. So yeah, I mean, I don't expect nothing. If you watched the video last night, those of you who have not watched the video, we broke down the new restructure of Man United and this new football instructor that we got. Me and my friend Mundo, we broke it down. So please check the video out. Last night, we had a really brilliant time talking about it, breaking and unpacking what this Man United structure is. So please, after you get off on here, watch the video. It'll also make you laugh as well. Let's be real. The structure appointment was done. So after this year's summer window, we can blame. Yeah, of course. It's to me, everything we know so far about Woodward, Matt Judge, and Richard Arnold, 3 bankers, one investment bankers, one Woodward was the investment banker, Richard Arnold was the investment banker, and Matt Judge is an accountant. They still have power. There is no way those 3 are letting go of that power. That's why you've got this new role created for Matt Judge, who's been a failure for 9 years, absolute failure. Anyway, I don't want to get too angry. Don't get me started on there, Joey. I want to end on a positive. This is out of our system. We got West Ham on Sunday. We hope and pray. We get some of the boys who are injured. We get some of them back, and hopefully we get 3 points, and then hopefully we can cement that 2nd place in the league. Hopefully we can do that. You know, Hope FC. There we go, Hope FC. But anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for interacting with me. And next time, and hopefully next other match reactions as well. We might have to do. You'll have to get in your player ratings, and I'll pick out some. All right, maybe we'll start doing some player ratings. What do you think, guys? You let me know in the comments. Anyway, but it's been beautiful chatting with you, interacting with you. Peace, love, and light to all of you. And hopefully catch you for the match preview for the West Ham. Thank you, guys. Peace.